Welcome to Rwanda Revenue Authority. Today, I'm going to share with you how to declare income tax for those who pay income tax under the real regime. To start declaration of this tax, log on to the RRA website at www.rra.gov.rw. Click on Pay Domestic Taxes here. Then, fill in your TIN and password. Download the CIT Real Annexure version 7 and then fill it out. They are the usual annexures, but there are some changes which I am going to share with you. The first change is on company representative. The representative should be a shareholder, owner, managing director, tax advisor, or lawyer. We fill in their phone numbers and emails so that if any information is needed from them, they can be reached. The other change is on related party transaction. To know more on how to fill in this annexure, please follow this link for further guidance. There is also another change on depreciation. The only change on the annexure is on acquisition document number, which will either be a DMC or an EBM invoice. Another change is on tax discount. There is a drop-down list where you will be selecting this discount. All discounts provided by the law or provided by RDB have been added. Select the suitable discount and provide its certificate as proof. Another change is on expenses not requiring EBM invoice or DMC. Here is a list of items that do not require EBM invoices. Select your expenses among them, fill in also the remaining information, then click on Validate. As usual, after filling the annexure, we go on to declaration, then we fill in the declaration form. Before you continue, you can review the purchases and expenses you have by clicking here. If you fill in the purchase that is more than what we have in EBM, the system will reject that. On this tin, we have the purchases equivalent to this amount and importation is 0. You can adjust the figure the way you feel. Some expenses can be used this year, and then the rest can be used the following year. Take an example for the electricity invoice. It can be prepaid, then you decide to use it next year. If you want to adjust that invoice, just click on Change SDC Value. This invoice has 500 million. You can choose to use 100 million, of which the remaining 400 million will be used next time. Select Yes if you want to use it next time, or select No if you no longer want to use it next time. Let's select Yes. Here you choose if you want to use it as a purchase or operating expense. You write here the reason for your adjustment, then submit. The total remaining balance after the adjustment of the invoice is what you are allowed to use as your expense. Then you go back to tax declaration, click on New Declaration, click on Submit, click on Document Number of the income tax declaration of the current year, and then click on Enter Declaration. The declaration form looks like this. Fill in cells on line 5. The total of what you have to fill in on line 7, 16, and 18 shouldn't exceed the allowed adjusted purchases, importation, and expenses supported by withholding on payments. When they exceed, the system does not allow you to save and displays an error message of the amount you shouldn't exceed. Fill in on line 17 expenses related to salaries and wages. What you have filled on line 17 should not exceed what you declared on TPR. Fill in on line 18 expenses supported by withholding. Line 19 is for expenses not requiring DMC or EBM invoice. The allowed discount is filled in here, which matches what is filled in discount annexure. If you paid any foreign tax, you will fill it here, but you need to upload its proof, which is the foreign tax credit certificate. Then click on Save. Continue with Upload the annexure. All annexures with red stars are mandatory. Compare with declaration and submit your declaration. RRA is advising you to declare your taxes early to avoid any inconvenience of last minute. In case of any need of support, you can contact our nearest RRA office or call our toll-free number 3004.